Caliper CBD powder is the only clinically proven fast-acting CBD. When we first got the powder for the drinks and the food, I thought there couldn't possibly be any better CBD product in the world. And then Caliper sent me their Swift Sticks, flavored packets that go straight onto the tongue.
Let me see you put that on your tongue. Well, let me see that.
And Mark is making the drink as well.
Look how much I stirred it. 2 seconds.
So fast. Immediately ready. Let's go. Here we go. Cheers. No matter how you like to take Caliper CBD, you're going to love it. Caliper delivers 30 times more CBD in the first 30 minutes versus CBD oil. Always THC free. Feel better without the high. No weird taste. No oily residue. Mixes easily into any food or drink. All natural, vegan, non-GMO, free of fillers, added chemicals, or artificial flavors. You can try Caliper CBD risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love it, they'll give you a full refund. That's trycaliper.com/factor. Don't forget promo code FACTOR for 20% off your first order.
Good morning
and welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Tuesday, June 8th, 2021, episode number 706 of Hard Factor. I'm Will. We got Mark, Pat, and Wes. Bubba is headed to Vegas, so he's not his high-pitched voice is not with us tonight. You know, his classic squeaky.
Got him.
Still haven't found his.
Me, Bubba.
He claims to have left some ear pods at my house, and I still haven't found them yet.
You haven't found them yet? Oh,
no.
Not AirPods, right?
AirPods, that's what I meant. Yeah.
No, he's going to Vegas without the AirPods. Well, he's taking that deep voice over to Vegas. So.
He's going to fit right in at the low minimum blackjack table
at Terribles at the casino.
Terribles,
Nasties or Terribles, where they're all
He's going to some woman's going to turn around and say, "Is that me?"
Yeah. Exactly.
Just a couple of quick reminders that Grady Judd interview is out there for everybody to listen to. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you listen to the pod, it's out there. Eating Dips, new crypto show. Episode 2 out now. Watch it. And this is also a big one for me. My last trash day before the baby is in daycare. So just wanted to. I'm
last trash.
What do you mean your last trash day?
So the trash really piles up sometimes when you're watching the baby. You miss like a recycling day. You know, and you got all these boxes coming in.
You didn't complain about it before, so this is just new to us. Yeah.
Well, no, yeah. So it's like, it's been my hell trying to keep up with the trash and the baby.
And then you got
last couple months.
That used to happen to me in my old house, but I didn't have bags of human shit that would sit outside of the house for a week if you missed the pickup.
Have you been chasing down the guy with like a diaper in your hand? Like, come back.
No.
Trash man.
Just deal with it. Do you, Pat? Do you chase the trash man? I just
no. I mean, that's a great part. That's the one good thing about living in a building is you just walk down the hall, throw it in the chute, and set it and forget it.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
I will say
you just collect shit bags when you forget to put them out on the sidewalk.
Yeah, between my son and the cat, I'm carrying easy 40 pounds of shit down that hallway.
Easy.
Yeah, I'm with you. I have 5 cats, so
really imagine both those cases. The pee is really the heavier thing.
Imagine it's a lot of litter, clumps, poops, the whole and I've missed a trash day before, and you don't want to go a week with 5 cats poops.
It'll get stinky.
Yeah,
I got to tell you guys, I'm gonna have to take a piss break. I got on a new antidepressant today.
And it's got the auto peas.
Yeah, this thing's fucking me up. But I was telling you guys before we started taping that one of the side effects is either extreme weight gain or extreme weight loss. Either or.
That's fun.
We're very excited. Should we take bets on which one it is?
Yes.
It's fucked up. But yeah, the old antidepressant wasn't
go ahead.
So I got to pee. I'll be right back.
Well,
go for it.
You guys keep going.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about today's observances while you relieve yourself. So it is June 8th, 2021. It's Best Friends Day.
Oh,
Best Friends Day. Betty Picnic Day. Didn't Google that one. Not sure what that is. Call Your Doctor Day, which I've got to call my doctor. The thing that we thought was like scabies or whatever.
The rash is back. The foot rash. Herpes, foot herpes.
Yeah, but what was the name of it? Scabies?
No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Shingles.
Shingles, yeah.
What we thought was shingles, and then I was like, no, it's athlete's foot. Well, it's something. I don't think it's either shingles or athlete's foot. I ordered athlete's foot cream.
What the fuck is it?
Look, I ordered athlete's foot cream, and it's like it takes care of athlete's foot and also any other rough spots. So I had a rough patch on my elbow, so I used the cream on my foot and my elbow, and now whatever was on my foot is also on my elbow, but neither of them is gone.
You just transferred it to your elbow.
I now have it on 2 spots, so I got to call a doctor.
You don't want to get that on the baby. You know who hates Call Your Doctor Day?
Who?
Doctors.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a busy day.
They don't like to answer the phone.
No, they don't.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's Call Your Doctor Day, Pat. So
that was a quick pee. Are you just ripping like 50 quick pees with this thing? With this medication?
So many pees. I haven't shit myself yet, which is
that's
I mean, like,
that's coming.
I gotta be honest with you. I was on, man, when you go to get on an antidepressant, they don't know shit. The doctor, it's the worst experience because the doctor's like, well, there's 5 of them, and we don't know which one's going to work, and they all take 4 months to kick in.
Yeah.
So it's like acne medicine. That's
you're a guinea
exactly
pig.
the same as acne
Good
medicine.
luck. And then last time I made the mistake. Well, I don't know if it was a mistake or not. Who fucking knows? But I made the mistake of pulling out of one too early because I shit myself the first day I took it. And as a grown man, it's just like, how is this going to help with my depression?
Yeah, I'd rather be sad than
why.
Yeah, doesn't that make you more depressed to shit yourself? Yeah.
Why does so many antidepressants make you shit yourself?
I don't know, but I know I was on one, and I stopped taking it because normally you can like squeeze out a fart without shitting yourself 99.9% of the time. On that one, it was every time you were shitting yourself. If you tried to get clever with your farts,
that you probably should get off that medicine.
I got it off after about the 5th time.
But that could have been a great that's the problem. It could have been an awesome medicine for you, dude.
No,
yeah,
it's terrible.
Acne medicine's the same. Obviously, acne is not as bad as being severely depressed, but what can lead to depression. But acne medicine, the same thing. They always like roll the dice, and they're like, "This one may work, but it's guaranteed to give you more acne the first couple weeks."
Don't get any.
So you don't
get any big ideas.
You don't know for the first couple weeks, except for Accutane, which was like the end all be all. Up until Accutane, everything was like rolling the dice, and you had to have more acne before you potentially got rid of it.
Yeah, except that kid took a plane and flew it into a building, and he was like, "It was the Accutane."
Yeah, well, come on. Yeah.
The power of big pharma. Well,
I don't know why he was so depressed. His face was so clear.
He should have called his doctor. National Call Your Doctor Day.
Yeah.
International Day of Action for Elephants in Zoos.
Oh, wow. They get to go in a circle.
Jelly-filled Donut Day. That's a great day. Name Your Poison Day. That just sounds cool. National Caribbean American HIV/AIDS Awareness Day. Upsy Daisy Day. Oh, yes.
Upsy
Daisy.
World Brain Tumor Day. World Oceans Day. World Oceans Day is great. I mean, this is a big day. And the World Pet Memorial Day. So,
that's sad.
Yeah. Well, R.I.P. to all those woofers and meowers out there. If you're a ferret person, ferrets or snakes or whatever, hermit crabs, whatever you're into.
Goldfish.
Reptiles. Let's be honest. Are they worthy of a memorial? It's got to be a mammal, in my opinion.
Are you guys animal urn people?
I do. I have I still have the ashes of Bentley's ashes. I just haven't spread them yet. They're in a box. I haven't gotten around to spreading them.
Where you gonna? I mean, you gonna spread them in the yard?
No, I'm gonna dump them in Lake Tahoe probably. Unless that's a crime, then I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna do that.
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, I like to hike around here.
Yeah, taking some.
I have the ashes too.
I don't know yet, Wes, but ask me in about 6-7 years when all the cats start dropping like flies.
Well, some people are. I get like getting the ashes and spreading them, but some people put them on their fucking mantles, and that to me is.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna put 5 holes in my
fucking
backyard.
Weird.
That's why I was busting Will's balls, because I thought that's what you were supposed to do with them. I've never heard of spreading an animal's ashes. I've always heard of put it on your mantle to collect dust.
No, I like it is sitting like in a corner, but it's not on display necessarily. But Wes is saying like if somebody has it as a centerpiece, like maybe with a picture of the animal right behind it.
Wes is talking about like Meet the Fucker style
Freaks me out.
when he knocks and pops the champagne bottle and knocks over the ashes. Yeah,
exactly.
What do you do, Wes, when you come? Do you just get silent and not say anything, get uncomfortable, or what do you?
It's
like,
been a
what's
long
your
time
reaction?
since I've been in a house like that, but
you get out of that relationship pretty quick, huh?
Yeah. You don't want to stick around for that
It's like
that way you know if you get in a relationship with someone like that, you know that every time an animal dies, it's like a year of just hell in the relationship.
Lots of grief,
for you.
yeah, lots of grieving.
So the cost to stuff a cat, just FYI, or a small dog is $4,500 if you want to taxiderm.
Okay,
which is
expensive.
It's pretty price prohibitive.
How much does it cost to get a shovel?
Yeah, nothing.
Probably $59.99.
$60.
Not even. Probably like 12. I mean,
Wes and I dug a hole that would fit all 5 of my cats during
Easily.
the metal detecting thing. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, no
or
problem.
Did it make you think about murdering your cats?
No, I'm just saying if they die, it might just dig a hole.
Yeah, it'd be a lot cooler to
that's
like
easy.
pose them around your house.
I have
No, that would
peeking out.
suck. That would suck.
Yeah,
that
I've buried a few
It's
animals.
Yeah.
Poking out from behind the toilet.
Do whatever you want to do, but it's weird.
Yeah, but you're weird. Do whatever you want to do, but I hate you.
Okay, that's the observances. Anything else, fellas, before we get started?
No way.
Okay, let's do the news. The Daily Buzz is up first. Honorable mentions. All the sports yesterday, and I missed a couple of big ones. Simone Biles, she won the USA gymnastics title on Sunday. That's her 7th. That's a record. So she's just
man, did you watch the highlights?
No, but I mean, I saw people were just going nuts over.
Holy shit!
Perfect
I mean,
performance.
pretty perfect. I watched the one a couple weeks ago, and she fell off the uneven bars, and she did okay. She still won, but this weekend, perfect performance.
Perfect
No one's going to
performance.
beat her in the world if she plays like that. She does that. Yeah.
They're putting
Well,
her
if
in
they
the
have
same
the
breath as Jordan and all
She
these
is.
that the greatest of all time.
Michael Phelps. Yeah, she
Michael
is.
Phelps,
Well,
yeah.
she
She
is.
wore a
She
goat.
quite simply is. Yeah.
A goat leotard, actually.
Yeah, she did.
Won
She's
her
leaning into
record.
it.
Also, U.S. men's national team finally winning again. They won the CONCACAF Nations League final late Sunday night after we taped against Mexico. It was 3-2, and it was crazy. It like came down to like PKs in the end. Extra time,
Sort
right?
of. It was extra time. Both team got a penalty, not penalty kicks.
In extra time.
In extra time, and USA capitalized, and there's scoring in extra time to go up 3-2, and then it's not golden goal, so the overtime continues, and Mexico got kind of a shady ass handball called on the US in the box, and the goalie saved it, so we beat Mexico. But Mexico's coach got a red card because he like grabbed the referee during a VAR review of their penalty, so you can't do that, so he got an immediate red. And then like a lot of Mexican fans started pelting US players like when they celebrated the 3rd goal with like water bottles to the face. It was wild. Yeah.
Wild night. Well, USA, way to go. Those are both big wins for the
Yeah.
USA.
Their
That's
average
gymnast.
age is 23. I think they're gonna.
Yeah,
they're gonna
Pulisic
they're
is
good.
like the guy. He's like the
Might be
dude
good.
now.
Yeah, it might be good.
It's pretty awesome. Okay. Other sports related news. Jamel Hill called Senator Joe Manchin, we talked about yesterday, a white supremacist after his decision on the voting rights bill. And the Knights have evened things up with the Avalanche, which was a nice update. Also, Kid Rock, this isn't sports related, but he insulted some people filming his concert at the Fish Lips Resort and Grill in Tennessee. They're filming his concert with their phones, and he called them his favorite sexual orientation slur. And of course, that
Up to hard F.
Hard F,
yes,
yeah.
hard F. Trended.
That never
because
left his vocabulary.
Celebrate pride.
He's into that one. Also, right, yeah, he's really respecting June. The Nets absolutely destroying the Bucks right now. It's 60-33 as we record. Also the Islanders up big on the Bruins, 5-3. Canadians, oh my God, they're gonna sweep the Jets. It's 1-0.
Is that right now? That's going right now.
That's
That's
right
going
now,
right now.
and I'll update that before the end. Let's go.
Thank you.
Okay,
I
guys,
love
that was
looking at Pat's face when Will does that. It's
Yeah.
my
honorable
favorite.
mentions.
Just
That was-
stare at Pat as Will reads the score.
You said that's the Canadians are up. They might sweep.
They're probably gonna sweep
Okay.
one.
All right.
Do you like old sports scores?
I mean, they're still pretty fresh.
It might be new to them if it's the first show they listen to in the morning.
That's right.
Mhm.
Earliest, latest show on the internet.
Mhm.
Don't forget about it. All right. Moving on to the top 5. Number 5, Vice President Kamala Harris. She went to Guatemala and and she said this about immigration.
And I want to emphasize that the goal of our work is to help Guatemalans find hope at home. At the same time, I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come. The United States will continue to enforce our laws and secure our border.
All right. Securing the border, VP Harris. So she's discouraging all illegal immigration. This is what she had to say during the campaign, though, about illegal immigration.
Sat down with 2020 presidential candidate Kamala Harris, who had something to say to immigrants.
My message to them is that you are not alone and we stand with you, and there are those of us who will fight for you and your rights every day. My message to them is do not live in fear. You are not alone, and America's values are such that we do not condone, as an American value, putting children in cages. America's.
So but we are.
Are you mad? Are you?
No,
mad?
I'm just. What I'm saying is like those are two very different stances. So.
But they're also very different things.
So she's saying don't come because I'm gonna have to put
she's
you
saying
in a cage.
get out. Don't come.
I'm gonna have to put you in a cage if you come.
Right. Yeah, because you will get put in a cage because we're doing it again.
It is interesting that she went there to tell them that. But,
well, it's hilarious because Obama sent Biden on down there because that's where the problem, one of the biggest problems with immigration originates in Central America. So Obama sent Biden down there, however many years ago. It didn't work out. Biden got the head honcho seat, says, lady, you're next. Head on down there. But I think
it's just funny after campaigning on.
But there's a difference between,
we have open arms.
There's a difference between Americans, illegal, right? Undocumented Americans or undocumented people that are in this country that are part of the community, part of the country, and people who haven't gotten here yet. There is a difference there. Maybe that's what she was saying.
Don't come is pretty clear. Like, do not.
Pretty
come.
clear. We don't like illegal immigrants. We'll kick you out if you get here. We'll turn you away from the border if you get to the border.
Yeah.
ICE will come and get you if you're inside the country. I'm assuming still. So. Just I don't know. It seems like ho hum, same old, same old.
Don't come, don't come yet. Never heard that from a woman. Don't.
It just doesn't seem like anything's changed. I guess.
Don't come.
The promise was that everything was going to change, and it just seems exactly the same as it's always been.
Getting flashbacks
every time.
Get off me.
Yeah. Don't come on my face.
All right, number 4. Apple announced on Monday that they will be upgrading FaceTime to make it a multi-platform application, basically to compete with Zoom. So anybody who's got like an iPhone or a Mac, and you've always like wanted to, hey, I want to FaceTime my friend who's got an Android or a Windows. You've always been like, fuck, I can't do that because Apple only plays with Apple. Not anymore. They want to compete with Zoom. So FaceTime is expanding. You'll be able to like set FaceTime meetings with people who use Windows or, Android phones, whatever. So that's pretty big for Apple.
Yeah, Apple does not like to play with other people.
No, that's what skeptics are saying. They're like, Apple's going to fuck this up because they can't play nice with anybody.
Yeah, they can't integrate with anyone.
Yeah. It's big for like grandparents that move because a lot of like, grandparents who want to FaceTime, they don't have Apple phones. They just go, they're very traditional. They go with the Windows phones that's
the Windows phones.
What's a Windows phone?
Samsung or whatever. They don't go Apple. They go the other operating system.
What is the other? What is the other operating system?
Android.
There you go.
I hope some people have some Windows phones still.
Windows doesn't have a phone, don't they? Doesn't they have a Google?
I think it got canceled.
It's like that MTV phone.
Whatever. Motorola, Razor. Whatever.
Yeah, they got the Razors.
Yeah. What's a more interesting Apple story is that, remember that we talked about this a couple years ago, maybe last year, about the girl who took her phone in to get fixed and the guys hacked nudes off her phone.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? She got a payout.
She did how much?
Christina Milians. It's in the Christina Milians.
Well, yeah. I mean, if they steal your nudes, that's
how'd they get caught?
The nudes were circulating, and she was like, ooh. And then they looked at the dudes that work in the back room at the Apple store, and they knew.
Yeah,
they were like,
they had like it up on their like wallpaper, like of their computers and shit. Yeah.
Those guys love to party. Number 3, Jeff Bezos is going to space. He's actually going to go himself into space with his younger brother Mark in a New Shepard rocket by Blue Origin, his space tourism company, next month. So they're just going to shoot themselves up into space. There's been 15 successful tests already, I guess, with unmanned rockets with this Blue Origin.
How many unsuccessful?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I know there's 15 successful, I guess. And he's doing this 15 days after he steps down as the CEO of Amazon. He says he wants to focus more on running the Washington Post and his space tourism company, Blue Origin, more. And so he's just going to then launch himself.
There's no way he gets on that spaceship and he's faking his own death.
You think so?
Yes.
Okay. But I did look up a little bit more into this since last time we chatted about it a little bit. So Blue Origin's different than SpaceX. It is strictly tourism. So it's like got the biggest window of any like spaceship yet. And it only goes into orbit. Like it only goes in outer space like, very briefly.
It doesn't go super high in the air.
It goes high in the air, but like it only goes into space.
Doesn't go like to the moon or Mars. It goes like
it
goes to space for like an hour and comes back.
Right. And then you come back and you're like, oh, that was awesome. It's like ultimate skydiving.
Yeah, he needs to go to prove that the product works.
Yes, exactly. It's like supposed to be accessible for people. So I think that this
has Tom Cruise vibes.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Did you guys know that?
Would you guys take the hop up there on Bezos?
Yes. Yes.
What you would?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. It's going to be amazing pictures. It's just.
But my wife refuses, so I don't know how we're going to work that out. But
it's going to be expensive at first.
Sounds like with some legal paperwork. If I die, here's where the stuff goes.
Yeah.
See you later. Hopefully.
You do probably. Everyone that gets on the Blue Origin probably has to make sure their will's
100%
tip top shape. Yeah. Did you guys see that Bezos is so he's still with that Lauren Sanchez, her last name Sanchez?
I believe so, yeah.
Still with her. Her brother had to sell his house, put his house up for market the other day because Bezos is still coming hard and fast with that.
Bezos is suing him for the dick pics.
Well, Bezos is certainly not going to help him out financially.
But he's banging his sister. Right?
Yeah, but Bezos doesn't
cost him $80 billion.
He's the richest man in the world.
No, not anymore because of this guy. He was the richest man in the world, and this guy cut him in half.
I think he took it back from Elon, though. But also Amazon and Bezos, before he's done being the CEO there, recently announced their lobby support for federally legalized marijuana via the MORE Act. So divorced Jeff is having some fun. He's ripping dabs and taking like space tourism flights with his brother at 57. Actually having a pretty awesome time. Jeff Bezos right now, this week. Now it's number 3.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty fun, right? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, he's having the time of his life.
Sounds pretty fun to me.
Not as good as Elon. I don't know if you talked about him, but I get to him later.
Right. No, we'll keep talking Bezos and Elon. Number 2, the U.S. DOJ announced on Monday that they have recovered the majority of the 63.7 Bitcoins that the Colonial Pipeline paid the dark side hacking group when the hacking group shut down the pipeline. Deputy Attorney General Lisa Monaco said, quote, by going after an entire ecosystem that fuels ransomware and digital currency, we will continue to use all of our tools and all of our resources to increase the costs and the consequences of ransomware attacks and other cyber-enabled attacks, unquote. And I'm happy they recovered those Bitcoins, but take it easy on the lumping in all crypto with crimes on the internet. So that's
I was thinking, how do they get the Bitcoin? Right?
They didn't.
Like, they didn't.
No
way.
They have wallets. Yeah, they have wallets.
Right, but okay. Let's say you're the Colonial Pipeline and you're not tech savvy enough to not get hacked by the Russian hackers, and then they're like, "Yo, we want 5 billion in Bitcoin." Do you go to Coinbase and get it, or like
no?
And Coinbase is like, "Thanks, sorry."
No, you got to have like a secret type of wallet.
Trust wallets type thing. Like they gave them instructions. They said you're going to need to download this type of MetaMask
and then it's probably
wallet, and
through so many VPNs.
Correct.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'm saying I don't think they got it back. I think they're lying about getting it back.
Wes, I also am a little bit questioning this because the report is
why would they lie about that?
Because so that discourages other people from doing the same thing.
They just claimed they got the majority of it back. They didn't have any details about how much they got back, how they got it back, anything like that. They just said they recovered the majority of it, and because it's cryptocurrency, I guess you're supposed to just accept that.
We covered I covered the story. Like they did find like about that amount of money in their wallets, just so they can just claim whatever they found. It could have been what they sent, but you know, they still cleared like millions and millions of dollars on a bunch of scams before that. So
but if it's a foreign wallet, Bitcoin, there's no like governing body to be like,
No.
okay,
Yeah.
here you can have the foreign wallets, Bitcoin.
No.
yeah,
Well, apparently, Biden approaches to get more aggressive. He's like trying to hack the hackers is like his new thing. So maybe they're hacking it back. I don't know, but they're claiming they got the majority of it. But I just don't like how they're attacking crypto in general. And then Trump also apparently is calling Bitcoin a scam against the dollar. So fuck off, everybody. Just relax. Leave Bitcoin alone. It can have its own space. The dollar can have its own space. Everybody can.
You actually can't, Will, but we'll be on the right side of history.
Wait,
I mean,
you're saying we're taking down the dollar?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, they're all right. I love crypto, but I mean, it's shady as fuck, and it definitely finances criminal
Well, so's
enterprise.
the dollar.
Yeah,
The dollar's shady as fucking finances criminal operations too.
Sure, easier paper trail, but yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Money gets it done.
All right. Well, speaking of money, number one trend in the buzz today is stonks, specifically meme stonks. AMC and Blackberry, they made a big recovery, not back to the old all-time highs, but enough for some regular Joes to make some sweet gains. So that's pretty nice. Also, Biogen stock got a shot in the arm from FDA approval of their new Alzheimer's treatment. So that's going to be pretty huge, surged 60%. The stock market's doing great in general, except for Tesla stock slipping after Elon decided to cancel a planned high-end, like top-tier Model S with incredible speed and battery range. Said he was going to have it. Then he was like, nah, not going to have it.
We got to learn how to short, man. That Michael Berry guy from The Big Short, he shorted Tesla. I got in there one day and tried to figure it out. It's a lot easier to buy stocks that other people have shorted to squeeze them.
Has Tesla tanked enough for his bet to pay off? I don't know if it has.
You think Elon's just going to work out? You think this whole Elon Musk thing's just going to work out?
I mean, I don't know.
No,
this
I got more on
top-end
Elon
Model
later.
S. Yeah, the top end Model S turned out to be too good to be true. And like we were talking about a little earlier, Bezos definitely takes this round off of Elon in the billionaire, like having a good week competition.
It's not even close. You don't even know the half of it.
Yeah, Elon should really consider taking some Caliper CBD when his stocks are slipping and the entire crypto world is hating his guts. He could use a little bit more calm in his life. Insert Caliper CBD. Caliper CBD powder is the only clinically proven fast-acting CBD, delivering 30 times more CBD in the first 30 minutes versus CBD oil. Caliper CBD comes in convenient and easy-to-use packs, precisely 20 milligrams in each packet, always THC-free. Check out this delicious Swift Stick. This is the one. This is the Swift Stick. You just put it straight on your tongue. It's amazing. They also have the flavorless powder that you can put in your drinks, any drink, water even. Look.
You see just the relaxation just come over his face.
Look at that Swift Stick, just straight in there.
Dry scooping.
I could I could let this dissolve. I'm going to take a little sip of water just because I got to keep reading the ad, but it's absolutely phenomenal, delicious.
That's how he likes it. That's called Will Style.
Get 20% off your first order when you use promo code FACTOR at trycaliper.com/factor. You can try Caliper CBD risk-free for 30 days. If you don't love it, they'll give you a full refund. That's trycaliper.com/factor. Don't forget promo code FACTOR for 20% off your first order.
Hell yeah. Listen up, ladies or dudes. It's Pride Month. I don't know who's into this, but the original Don of dick pics, ex-congressman Sir Anthony Weiner, is contemplating selling an NFT of his Weiner. Or
no way.
Maybe it's Anthony Weiner and the NFT is of his Wiener. I don't know, but
it's a dong NFT.
He's selling the dong NFT.
This is why they're cracking down on crypto.
Yeah,
because Weiner can sell his fucking.
I told you,
as
Will.
NFT.
That's shady as fuck, man.
Yeah.
Now the
entire internet can have something in common with the underage girl who Weiner was texting back in 2011.
Yeah, is he only going to
dick pic they didn't ask for?
Is he only going to sell this to like an underage girl?
Dude, I don't know.
Who's going to buy it?
He literally said, "This is what he said." Cashing in would be nice. And guys, that is cashing in on a picture of his dong that he texted to a 15-year-old girl, and then he accidentally tweeted.
Is this legal? Like, he can't do this, can he?
Well, he's of age.
No, I know, but he like he's not allowed to send dick pics as part of his, like,
he's not allowed to work anywhere because he's a registered sex offender situation.
This is like a loophole for him to send dick pics. He doesn't even want the money.
Last resort.
Yeah. He doesn't even want money. He just wants to send dick pics again.
No, he wants money. Like, it's like, okay,
for his dick.
Remember Charlie bit my finger. They took, they're like, we're taking it off YouTube. You can buy it as an NFT, which, by the way, guys, just want to keep hammering this shit home. And this is going to make Mark happy. Copyright law, right? So if you can buy a copyright, let's say Mark draws a picture immediately, common law, it's copywritten. He could go through the process of sending it to the U.S. Copyright Office, getting a copyright registration. Mark says, you know what, Pat, I'm going to sell this photo, this original work of art to me. I'm going to say, Mark, here's a little contract saying that I now own the copyright to this thing, right? Not what an NFT does whatsoever. The artist still owns the fucking copyright. You don't own it at all. It's like a collectible.
It's pointless.
It's still Weiner's dong.
It's still his dong.
Why? It's pointless. And
and the 15-year-old girl he made it for. It's really hers.
Didn't he do multiple dong pics?
Dude, the guy couldn't stop.
Yeah,
he couldn't fucking stop.
He had he had to they caught him because he didn't have unlimited data plan, and because his charges kept going up.
Well, no, they caught him because he tweeted his dick pic.
Yeah,
right.
Well, yeah,
right.
Where's he going to sell it on? What platform is he going to?
I don't know. OpenSea or Maker's Place. Who knows?
I'm surprised he hasn't started an OnlyFans.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It could probably work there.
Good point. It's the camera just pointed right at his dick.
It's just his dick.
Yeah. he does like a puppet show. He's got like a little facial things for his dick, little eyes.
Yeah, it's like chat roulette, but you have to pay for it. Yeah, so what a scumbag. He said cashing in would be nice of the picture he texted to a child. Hey, this is a far cry from his 2017 court appearance where he sobbed, literally sobbing, grown man sobbing, saying to the judge, I have a sickness, but I do not have an excuse.
Well, he still is technically sticking to the same story. He's just trying to get paid off of it.
You think going to a jail cured him of showing his dick to people?
Right.
No,
he's
still made him miss it.
No. Yeah.
Things got sticky for him though, because he tweeted the dick pic back in 2011. That's when he was sexting with a 15-year-old. And then between then and trial, he got busted sexting like 10 more times, including a picture of his dong with his 3-year-old son, like right next to him. So just sitting on the lap. Yeah, he was using the name Carlos Danger.
Yeah, that's right. Carlos Danger. The kid is like a decoy. They're like, surely he won't send dick pics when he's with the 3-year-old in the room. They let him use the phone. Yeah.
That's how you know it's an authentic NFT. That's the certificate of authenticity. Is his son in the picture? That's a wiener. That's an authentic
Classic
wiener. He said the move could not only let him, quote, sell my stuff, but also, quote, create a new category that lets people buy and sell political collectibles as a form of political fundraising and contributing, like his dick pic or the infamous Bernie Sanders shower video.
Yeah, you know what I know what you're talking about.
You've heard about that one, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
Was there the Russian Bernie Sanders?
No, this is
I need help.
It's him at the gym.
What?
I thought you were just making it up, so I was going along.
I'm totally making it up.
Yeah,
I was going to say.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark.
Well, you
West.
Yeah, you're welcome.
No, I had no idea. I thought there was actually a shower video.
No, when Wes got confused, I was like, wait a second.
Who took the bath mat out of the bathroom?
Because he's all like shirtless at that dinner in Russia, isn't he? And that's why I thought
What? He went to a shirtless dinner?
Yeah, there's a picture out there of Bernie just shirtless at some dinner in Russia.
You're talking about like in the 60s. Yeah.
Yes.
The last thing you want to see is Bernie Sanders naked today. Mitch McConnell, close second, might take the cake. Those two guys fighting naked.
How much would a naked Bernie Sanders NFT go for? It would go for like
a lot of money. Yeah,
it would go for like 1 billion shit coins.
All of the money is going back to the people.
He's gonna get a ball lift with the money. In other NFT news, the Doge dog, the iconic meme of an excited-looking Shiba Inu, will be sold as a NFT, non-fungible token, in auction starting today, guys. So let's see how much stupid money that shit goes for.
But again, anybody can still use the Doge image, including the Doge coin themselves.
Exactly. And you know
you
what?
Get no royalties off that.
You know what's even beyond that? All that the NFT is, it links to a location on a hard drive somewhere. It doesn't even they can't even identify.
You're the owner of one copy,
but you're the owner of you're renting an apartment on some server somewhere.
Someone out that homeless people are fucking in. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all it does for me is that anytime anyone spends a lot of money on an NFT, it makes me want to post the image on my social medias more. Look, I can post it too. You know what I mean? It just pisses me off when an idiot buys an NFT.
Makes total sense for video games outside of that.
Yeah.
Wait, how would it make sense? Oh, because you can buy as custom.
NFT makes total sense for video games. Think about it. That's where that was the first place you saw people buying things digitally was in the World of Warcraft or Everlife. Remember that game Everlife forever ago, where you could spend real dollars to get a sick house in the game. So your internet girlfriend.
And then, but that's that way. It's tied to the game.
That's
so if the game
right?
uses an NFT system,
right? So imagine you bought a character, right? That's transferable across multiple games, right? And now you look fucking badass. That makes sense to me.
That's not how NFT. That's not how NFTs work. Though. It's it's like a still image. It's not. It doesn't let you play.
Of the four of us, I know a little bit more about NFTs than the three is.
Okay, so you can buy a sword and then use it in the game, and no one else can.
100%.
And that's called an NFT, or is that just called
non-fungible token?
It's tokenizing.
No, it's not a token. No, I don't believe you. I think that's just buying something.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I don't think that's enough.
I think you just looked at the NFT. There he is.
There's Weiner. You didn't
wait. Go back. Is that guy ripping a dart next to him on the far side? No. Okay.
No. Thank you, Pat, for not showing us his chubbed up dick.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That everybody was like that picture was inescapable.
Check your email.
Yeah.
Devalued the NFT.
I like how Weiner looks shocked at how hard he is. Whoa.
You believe that?
That's a big one.
What happened?
Good day today. All right, let's move on to the Tik Tok International Moment. Today we are talking some Chinese lesbians, some Mexican voting issues, and drunk grooms in India. So we're going all over the place. First up, a lesbian couple in China is very upset after they purchased a couple's discount pass to the Chimilong Safari Park in Guangzhou on May 21st. There's a shitty picture of the park sign right there that I was able to find. The couple were supposed to receive a discount equating to $14, but when the lesbians arrived at the park, they were told, whoa. Where do you think you two lesbians are going with that couple's pass? And they denied them entry and the discount. So,
they didn't even get to go in.
Well, they denied them entry, and then they stirred up a big fuss at the entrance. So they didn't even want to go in. But they complained. And finally, someone in the administrative office came down and was like, whoa. You two lesbians thought you could get in with that couple's pass? Hee. Actually, the exact quote
no chance.
Actually, the exact quote from the higher ups was, all the couples we know are man and woman. If you have a special case, why didn't you find out clearly before you bought the ticket? So they were able to receive a refund from the travel agency they booked the tickets with, but have not yet received any kind of apology from the park. The travel agency also took off that particular couple's discount from their website because
they're
obviously
expecting an apology from the Chinese park that kicked them out.
Dude, they're suing them. Wait, they're suing them. So, so the travel agency took it off the website because there's obviously just a giant headache. Lesbians buying them left and right and getting kicked out. So now they are suing the park and travel agency for breach of contract and want everyone to know how homophobic the park is, which apparently it is because back in 2018, a person on Weibo said that the couple's ticket they bought also applied to, quote, one man and one woman only.
That's just like China's policy, though.
Yes. Well, according to the South China Morning Post, they're growing in acceptance of the LGBTQ community.
Slowly.
But
no discounts. No discounts.
Discounts is a long way away.
This is the same country that kicked black people out of McDonald's at the beginning of COVID.
Yeah.
It's not.
We're not going to give them fucking discounts.
Not going to get married. You can't adopt, and certainly no discounts.
Yeah,
that would be encouraging this kind of behavior.
Right.
You give them discounts. Homosexuality is going to shoot through the roof.
Right.
They'll be incentivized.
100%.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Lesson learned. Just maybe put 2-for-1 discount next time. Next to Mexico, where if you think our voting
that
polls,
lawsuit's really going to get legs.
that's gonna.
I'm sure the
nowhere.
CCP is gonna be. Yeah, the judges are really going to want to hear that case.
The safari park's going to get like a fucking grant. Next to Mexico, where if you think our voting polls are a mess, thank your lucky stars. We don't have severed heads being thrown at us while we vote like they do in Mexico. Someone looking to persuade voters to not vote in Tijuana on Sunday threw some bags with body parts, including severed head and severed hands, right into the polling station. And we've covered this before. Mexico, what? What do you got?
Branded with the candidate they supported? Was it?
What's that? No, they just were.
Couldn't you have saved a few words there? Because you said persuade voters not to vote. Couldn't you have just said dissuade voters?
Yeah, I could have. You're right. But yeah, if you want to be nitpicky about it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That was some nitpicky shit.
That's all I could think of. That's all I could think of when you said that. Run-on sentence.
Well, they persuaded them not to vote.
Right.
Mexico is the worst place.
Or dissuaded them.
Yeah. Glad you're paying attention, Mark. Mexico is the worst place in the world to be a politician seeking office. 91 politicians have been killed since September when the election cycle began. And attacks on politicians have risen 17.5% since the last election cycle. Much of the violence happens at the municipal level. Mayors and such gangs use threats of violence to maintain control of critical cities and drug routes. And they use tactics like one time they left a severed pig's head in the town square with notes left for one mayor candidate that said, "This is my turf and it has a boss. I'll kill you when you show up." So yeah, many people drop out. There's tons of vacancies down there because no one wants to die.
Yeah. That's
I
tough.
thought you were going to say that the note said, "Cook on high for 2 hours with salt, pepper, chili powder."
This is a delicious last meal for you before I kill you.
A barbacoa recipe.
Yeah.
No. Finally, to India, Uttar Pradesh. We've been around here for a while. A lot going on over there, where an arranged marriage turned into an even bigger nightmare than I imagine arranged marriages are to begin with. The incident took place at the Tikri village of Pradapkar city and Prayagraj. Yeah, you nailed it. When the groom, clearly thinking the bride is going to go along with whatever the fuck he says, showed up at the ceremony with his boys completely shit-faced. The bride and her family at first shrugged it off and tried to ignore the groom's drunken state. But when it came to be time to be married, the groom grabbed the bride, tried to force her to dance on stage, and that was enough for her. She refused to dance. And then the groom was like, "What the fuck? You do whatever the fuck I say." And he caused a scene. The bride walked off and called off the wedding. And then it escalated. According to the Times of India, the bride's family held the groom and his family hostage as part of the groom's procession. The bride's family wanted the groom to return the gifts or the dowry upon the that they gave for the arrangement of the marriage.
Right.
Dowries are technically illegal according to the Dowry Prohibition Act of 1961, but it's kind of like weed in Jamaica over there. I guess it still goes on. No one really cares.
Oh yeah, dowries are illegal. Yeah.
Dowries are big over there.
Gotta have a dowry.
That's right. So the groom's family called the cops, hoping they would somehow persuade the bride, but she was over it. And in the end, the wedding was called off, and the groom's family agreed to return the cash and other gifts from the girl's family. And the marriage was, because when the marriage was fixed. So I'm sure that's just the last we're going to hear about this conflict. Nothing will happen. No honor lost. No harm will come to the bride. She won't be dragged in the streets or anything like that.
That guy. He's got to really deal. Like his family's so embarrassed by this.
Well, yeah, he's gonna get shamed.
He's going to get shamed and revenge. I feel that girl's in trouble.
Do you think the shame is going to drive him to revenge?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Well, the shame is going to be about not being more violent and controlling his bride.
Right.
She didn't persuade him to not violence her.
Yeah. So her fault.
Yeah, definitely her fault.
Really.
So yeah, that's what's going on in the Tik Tok International Moment. It was brought to you by Lightstream. Hey, if you're tired of credit card bills and high interest rates, and you're ready to pay off your credit card balances and start saving money, you got to go to Lightstream. Get a credit card consolidation loan from Lightstream, starting at just 5.95 APR with auto pay if you have excellent credit. Lower the average credit card interest rate of lower than the average credit card rate interest rate of 19% APR. The rate is fixed, so it won't go up over the life of the loan. Once you lock it in, it's yours. You can get a loan from $5K to $100K with no fees. Plus, you can get your money in your bank as soon as the same day you apply. It's really simple and easy. I've done it before, and it saved me a ton of money. Lightstream believes that people with good credit deserve a better loan experience, and that's exactly what they deliver. Just for our listeners, apply now, get a special interest rate discount, and save even more. The only way to get the discount is to go to lightstream.com/factor. That's lightstream.com/factor. Subject to credit approval, rates range from 5.95 to 19.99 APR and include a 0.5% auto pay discount. Lowest rate requires excellent credit. Terms and conditions apply, and offers are subject to change without notice. Visit lightstream.com/factor for more information.
Hell yeah. Hey guys, over the last 6 years or so, us and let's say our expanded network of 20 to 30 close friends, we've been zinging packages back and forth to each other.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's a wedding situation or a graduation gift or a birth, some sort of baby gift. It just
Fantasy
doesn't
football
stop.
trophy.
Just doesn't stop.
Christmas
Fantasy football
cards.
trophy, Christmas cards. So essentially, like, since I turned 24 until still now today, I'm always have to fucking mail shit. And if you're getting ready to be 24, or if you're in between 24 and 35, which is our target demo, then guess what? You should get stamps.com. I'll be honest with you. It's going to make you look real good in front of your lady. She's going to be like, holy shit, you're so prepared. Where did you get this digital scale? Did you get it from signing up at stamps.com with Hard Factors promo code?
Wow.
Oh my God, you're prepared for anything. You might have, I don't know, the stamp sheet that you can literally print out at your house and mail regular letters with, or you just print out, like I do, a shipping label for a package on computer paper, use packing tape to throw it on an envelope, bam, in the mail.
It sounds
Here's
like
your
you don't
wedding
ever
gift.
have to go to the post office.
Never again.
Okay.
Never again. You shouldn't have to, guys. The post office is archaic, but mailing shit makes people's day. So I recommend you go to stamps.com and I don't know, maybe use the promo code HARDFACTOR, one word, and you get a special offer, which includes a 4-week trial plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. To be honest with you guys, most of the time we have a sponsor on this show. We start using the product right around the time the sponsor comes on. We love them all. Stamps.com. I've been using this platform for no less than 15 years or 10 years about, essentially for as long as I can remember. So
Stamps.com veteran. Day one.
It's fantastic. Stamps.com, guys. Click on the microphone at the top of the homepage. Type in Hard Factor at Stamps.com. Promo code Hard Factor. Never go to the post office again.
All right, you're not going to believe this one. This is a sit down, please, before I tell you what I'm about to tell you. And that is that the single New Jersey Deli that Pat covered a few weeks ago that is valued at over $100 million is in fact a sham, a shell, a phony, a front.
You warned me to sit down, but I didn't even. I was sitting down, and it was
Thank
still
God.
so shocking.
I know a former New Jersey high school wrestler that owes us an apology.
Yeah. Daddy's boy, coach son. The Hoagies aren't that fucking good after all, turns out. According to the New York Times, it's a reverse merger. The company that owns the deli, Hometown International, recently appointed Peter Coker Jr., shady ass name, who's based out of Asia and was the chairman as the new CEO after recently firing former CEO and local Paulsboro High School principal and iconic wrestling coach and dad of one angry kid, at least one angry kid. No word, Paul Marina. No word on how much Marina and his angry son, who wants to body slam us through a pile of steel chairs, knew about this whole sham. But Peter Coker Jr. is the main villain of this update for today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna blame us for everything.
No,
Yeah.
I think it's really the son is the victim here, because I think
He
the
had
dad
no
was
idea.
compensating the son really
Of course
well
he
for
is.
working at the deli, and
The son had no idea.
thought it was deli money.
No,
He's also a little bit stupid for thinking that deli is worth $100 million. He's dumb. But anyways, he allegedly Peter Coker Jr. allegedly approached a Hong Kong hedge fund called Maso MASO Capital Partners in early 2020 about using Hometown International as a shell company for a reverse merger. One of the major benefits of a reverse merger is it allows a private company to go public by merging with the firm or company that's already listed on public markets, stock exchanges, etc., like Hometown International is, as we've covered, and bypass the requirements of going through the whole, IPO and whatever SEC and dealing with the legalities of like actually doing an IPO. So you don't have to do it if you merge with a company that already has become public and you're
So it's a
private.
It's legal.
Loophole.
We
And they're
have-
all the way in China.
Hometown was what OT or OTC or over the counter trading or
Right.
something like that, right?
Right.
So-
They're not on like the New York stock. Yeah, over the counter trading. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. But
So-
it still works that way, Pat. You can jump from like a over the counter to a
So
public
basically,
exchange without going through the same.
right. So you could make a listing on over the counter listing, and then you could just sell it off to like this Chinese organization that wants
if they see value in your company, if you're valued at 100 million or whatever, I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah, sort of. It sounds just as shady as its cousin, the reverse mortgage, where banks steal homes from old people that almost paid off their homes. You have to have paid off at least half of it, and then are having trouble completing the mortgage because they're on fixed incomes, and then they take the homes. It's kind of like that. Meso, the Hong Kong hedge fund, wants to get in those U.S. stock exchanges and suck up that U.S. money, and said even though caught red-handed in the reverse mortgage, they don't care and are planning on going through with it with Hometown. Reverse merger. Sorry. Yeah. They are still trying to figure out, though, like how Hometown International, which owns just the one shitty deli that does an average of 18.5K in sales a year, is valued at 100 million, even with the Chinese hedge fund allegedly putting in at least $2.5 to $5 million in investment. They still can't figure out how it got valued at $100 million. But while they were investigating it, they found out that there's a reverse merger going on. So
must have known somebody gotten a decimal switch or something.
Something happened. So I had to cover that update since it was such a big part of our show this spring. Maybe more to come on that, who knows? But I want to end with something else. It turns out maybe some other people feel the way I do about Elon Musk. Let me just play you a quick audio recording from the past day or two.
Citizens of the world. This is a message from Anonymous for Elon Musk. For the past several years you have enjoyed one of the most favorable reputations of anyone in the billionaire class, because you have tapped into the desire that many of us have to live in a world with electric cars and space exploration, but recently your carefully created public image is being exposed, and people are beginning to see you as nothing more than another narcissistic rich dude who is desperate for attention. It appears that your quest to save the world is more rooted in a superiority and savior complex than it is in actual concern for humanity. This has been obvious to you.
Hard factor, Mark.
For a long time. You may think you are the smartest person in the room, but now you have met your match. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. Expect us.
There you go. So they gave me a shout out. Appreciate that, Anonymous, for being on it early. No word if that's the official Anonymous. They tried to reach out. It's hard to get in touch with Anonymous. So like one of the old Anonymous people was like, "That's not us." Some people think it might be Anonymous because it looks a lot like Anonymous, and they keep saying it's Anonymous. Long story short, people are sick of Elon's shit. It's all related to his crypto manipulation, and that was about a 6-minute video I chopped down to 1 minute. But they basically said he destroyed people's lives with his tweets about crypto and cost them life savings, and that they're coming for that ass.
Wow, it's exciting.
I hope they do, and that's going to do it for Hard Factor.
That round goes to Jealous Jeff.
That's right. Bald Bezos 1,
big bad bald
eerie Elon 0. Yeah.
Well, I think Elon it's probably 1-to-1 now. Because
we'll call him Manipulative Musk. How about that? Because he manipulates the market.
There we go.
Manipulative Musk.
What about empty Elon? Because behind those eyes,
there's just a void.
Robot brain.
Musk the meddler.
Musk the meddler. Piece of shit, Musk. That's going to do it for Hard Factor.
Musky turd.
Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, send us in your Elon insults. We'd love to say them on the show. What else? Patreon. We owe you guys a pizza party. Thank you so much, Patreon. We're getting patrons left and right. We crossed the 250. We went way past the 250 threshold, so we'll have to do a pizza party soon. If you're not on Patreon, you're missing out.
I'll be bringing a calzone to the pizza party.
Yes,
get in
pizza
there.
and calzones and full-bodied sodas. It's like ass and titties and big booty bitches, but the pizza party version.
It's like a Christian camp party.
Exactly.
Yeah, awesome. Maybe break out the acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
They'll be fingering.
There might be fingering. On
Somebody's going to sneak off and get a blowjob somewhere.
But seriously, join the fucking Patreon. Patreon.com/Hard Factor. There's so much goddamn content on there. More and more every day. So that's the only plug I'm doing at the end. Join the Patreon. And also have a great fucking day.